Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about Kerby Rosanes. Lost my train of thought there. Kerby Rosanes we're featuring today and all of their wonderful colouring books. I'm very pleased that I have the whole collection so far. And I can show each of them for you today. I will, as always, do a very quick flip through with these, as there's quite a lot of books in the collection. We start with Kerby Rosanes' Doodle Invasion. This is the only book done by Ziflin, and this book is on Amazon paper, unlike all of the other books. And I will quickly run you through this set of pages. I had to have it because it may be on Amazon paper, but it's single-sided, so you can use your markers and then add a little bit of shading in pencil for some quick fun. And these doodle pages that have been created are fabulous, and you do get a lot of pages in this book that are actually very interesting. You will see I haven't coloured in it yet, as it is, although the first book created one of the last that I added to my collection. And we'll call it what it is at this point. It is a collection. There are certain artists that I prefer, and I am kind of trying to make sure that I do have all of their wonderful books. Very fun pages, these. All very different. I'm really kind of liking the idea of creating one colour for all the doodles on each page. And that brings us to the end of the first book, Doodle Invasion. We then have Animorphia, which is the first book in the true series of books that they've created, always in this square, large format on the nice paper that they use. And again, we will flip through, try and get that all on. In the earlier books, you'll notice some of the pages had blank spots for you to draw and add in your own doodles to the page. Quite a few artists seem to have done this early on, and then realised that most of us that colour don't want to have to do that, as not all of us can draw. And you don't see this in any of the later books because of that. And if this is the case for you, maybe this isn't the book to start with. This is also double-sided, whereas quite a few of the later books aren't. Again, you can see all the doodle inspiration from the first book created appearing on the pages. And they are find the item pages, so you get that in the end, showing you the different items that there are to find, and then you actually get, I'll very quickly go through that so as not to spoil it too much, is an answer key for the hidden objects, and that would be Animorphia. We then have Imagimorphia, the next book in the series. Trying to move these over so everything will fit on. And again, same format, nice paper, very doodly, double-sided pages. Fabulous illustrations these. You'll see some very beautiful versions of them on Instagram. Very intimidating, very intimidating, hence why, although I own these books and I absolutely love them and I'm desperate to colour in them, I've hardly touched them at all. I haven't been colouring an amazingly long time and just don't want to ruin these books. The one good thing is they are available on Amazon and they can really drop down in price in the sales. You also see them here in the UK in the works quite often. This is the only page I've started work on in this book, and as you can see, it took me a long time. I've got halfway and it's one of those forever whips that needs finishing off because it was going so beautifully. I just need to find the courage to finish the other side. A little bit of the blank items appearing, but much less so in this one. Every page in these books is so very different and they're such unique drawings and ideas that they really are a set that I had to have. And I, can't advise you too much as I've not done that many, but in the books I have done quite similar to these. Pick a piece, work on it first, pick your next piece, work on that, pick some colours that go well together and just work bit by bit on your page, and they soon come together. Again, showing you the items you can find. Not my favourite part, to be honest. I find it a bit irritating that they're in the pages, but I have managed to work around them and get over it in other books. So that is Imagimorphia. We come to my favourite of these three, which is Mythomorphia. And the next book in the set. Same size, same format, same paper. Beautiful, beautiful images. The only thing it can be the struggle for painting into your crease. You'll need to break your spine, to be honest, for some of these pages, because of the way that they do fall into the middle of the book, but it will flatten. I forget myself just how beautiful these are, and then you flip through them again and see so many different pages you want to colour. I think that's probably the problem, because I own them all, it's picking one to start with. You just find yourself flipping through them all the time, looking at them all and trying to pick one is almost impossible. And as you can see, much less of the kind of fill your own spots pages are appearing now. I do believe there's actually not any in this book. Yeah, you've got your objects that you find again, and then the answer pages in the back, and that is Mythomorphia. The next book we come to is Colourmorphia. I believe there is an American version of this, and this is the British version that I got from the British Amazon. This is Colourmorphia, and this book is actually a collection of works from other books brought out by the artist. So what you will now see are repeated pages from some of the books. What you first get is some of the coloured pages. Let me pop you into the middle. Created by colourists from the books themselves. Some of these beautiful ideas and created pages that appear in the book, and then we start into the colouring pages. If you can hear my dogs snoring in the other room, I apologise. They're getting very loud, so you probably can by now. They're both fast asleep. The French bulldogs, so they snore really loud. So, like I say, because this is a collection of pages from the other books, I will very quickly flip through. I know it seems strange to do the flip, but if you're trying to decide whether to get this book, obviously you want to know which of the pages it actually features from the books. So I think it would be more helpful to be able to see them. and that is the Colourmorphia collection. That leads us to one of his newer books, Worlds Within Worlds, Colour New Realms. This is a stunning book, definitely one of my favourites, and trying to get you in the middle as I pick each new book. Same square format, double-sided pages again. Very detailed pictures. Again, they do go into the spine. Is the only shame with some of these. You will need to break that spine to get your book flattened. Very interesting concepts to these pages though. I love this one with the Atlantis underneath and then the fish life swimming above. And the drowning library. You see a lot of this one painted on Instagram. And this one I've seen quite a bit. This is the one I want to do. The sloth with the village hanging underneath him. I think that page is fabulous. And that is the one I have picked out to finally christen one of these books. We will see. Too many beautiful colour pages as options and not the time to do them all. And again, answer pages in the back, and they always title their pages as well. That is Worlds Within Worlds. We then have my last three books, which I'm going to do as a set because he brought out Geomorphia and Fantamorphia. These are two very slim books that, if I believe I'm right, were intended to be one single book but were published as two separate items. So very recently Kerby brought out a Wondermorphia, and that is the two books Geomorphia and Fantamorphia combined, and for that reason I'm just going to flip through the Wondermorphia. The difference being that these books are single-sided, so you can use alcohol markers if you prefer. I will check for you, bear with me, but I'm pretty sure Fantamorphia and Geomorphia, yeah, they are both exactly the same, still single-sided pages in those two books as well. That's the cover of Colourmorphia. And some of the pages you will recognise from Colourmorphia because the Geomorphia and Fantamorphia are earlier books that are in that collection. Again, answers for the items to the pages and where they are and the titles of the pages in the book. And that leads us to the end. And that is Wondermorphia, the collection of Geomorphia and Fantamorphia. So that is everything currently out for Kerby Rosanes. Kerby has a new book coming out early 2021 and that one is called Fragile World. I know a lot of people will be looking forward to that one, myself included. It is widely available on Amazon. Whether they come out at the same time at the same places, I don't know, but I know that for the UK it's listed on Amazon UK for February 2021. I hope this video has been helpful and been what you needed it to be for the Kerby Rosanes series. This is one of my favourite sets of books and just felt the need to share these with you. I know most colourists know exactly who this is and probably own most of these books because they are a bit of a fan favourite. But for those newer of us out there, it's always nice to see the full collection so you can actually kind of decide what you'd prefer to have from it or where you'd prefer to start, especially as they've been around a while and there are some of the kind of collection books now out there like the Wondermorphia and the Colourmorphia that allow you to have chunks of the different books to try. That is everything for today, guys. Like I say, as always, if you liked the video, please like it. It helps my small channel a lot. And if you like the channel, please subscribe so you're notified when I upload future videos. As always, thank you so much for bothering to watch these videos, guys, as it means a lot for me to make them for you. I get a lot from posting the videos to the channel and I enjoy creating this content for you guys. So as always, any requests that you have, any questions, either message me or pop it in the comments below and I will see you in my next video.